Good afternoon and welcome to the Stuy CCNY Luncheon. My name is Suprita Datta and I'm a sophomore at the City College of New York. When I was asked to stand before all of you and speak about how your contributions have impacted my life, I was a bit hesitant. Not because I was afraid of public speaking. 3 years on the speech and debate team took care of that nightmare. But because in 500 words or so, I had to explain how I discovered the meaning of freedom. And while I understand that that claim may be momentous, even grandiose, it is the most accurate description of the impact of your generosity. 15 years ago, I came to this country as an immigrant from India with my parents and older brother. And as any immigrant child will tell you, my most immediate hurdle was that of learning English. But by the time I graduated from kindergarten, I was not only fluent in English, but also a voracious reader with a love for learning. And as I sat in that one-bedroom basement apartment we lived in, books took me hiking through the Amazon rainforest, camel riding through the Egyptian pyramids, and climbing the Great Wall of China. And as I grew older, I discovered that I enjoyed learning the most when I could apply my education to the world outside the classroom. Science taught me to break down problems into components in order to arrive at comprehensive solutions. History taught me that information was useless without knowledge. Science English classes made me understand that although technology is changing our methods of communication, writing is still a sophisticated art. In my education, I saw a better version of myself. I saw someone who was more capable, more powerful, and most importantly, someone who could be whoever they wanted to be. However, while I was discovering my intellectual passions, I remained conflicted about my cultural identity. In high school, I was your run-of-the-mill Stuy student. By senior year, I had become captain of the speech team, a volunteer leader, a tutor for disadvantaged kids, a student researcher at a microbiology lab, kept up my grades, studied more for AP Bio than the SATs, and considered sleep to be a luxury. I do not list these achievements in order to brag, but to stress that all these activities taught me to be a hard worker, independent, motivated, confident, and above all, empowered me to challenge norms. However, even though I had the freedom to define my identity, I lived under a very different set of rules at home. In my parents' culture, being outspoken and questioning norms as a female was not accepted. Challenging certain values and traditions was considered to be disrespectful. I remember one particular incident where my mother told me that if a girl dresses provocatively, it is her fault for getting raped. Now, it is important to remember that my parents were educated professionals and that their opinions simply reflected their cultural upbringing. But so did mine. I could not compromise my self-respect for the sake of being obedient. Consequently, when my parents told me at the beginning of senior year that America had destroyed my values and that I'd be enrolled in a college in India, I refused to give in. I went to open houses, attended interviews, took standardized tests, and applied to colleges without my parents' knowledge or support. My brother helped me tremendously throughout the process by helping me pay for pesky application fees and providing emotional support. However, I finally hit a wall when I realized that I did not have access to my parents' tax information and could not request financial aid from any colleges. For the first time in 13 years, the freedom that my education had offered me was being jeopardized. When I started this speech, I wanted you to understand the depth of your impact on my life. Today, I define intellectual freedom as the power to seek and choose the values of your identity. For me, this freedom was something that had to be hammered, chiseled, and forged by the fires of my passions. My acceptance to City College, generous scholarship packages, and your contributions are allowing me to pursue that better version of myself that I envisioned so long ago. As an international studies major and pre-med student who wants to work in global healthcare policy, I focus a lot on impact. In the realm of international development, impact is not measured by the breadth of change, but by its sustainability. This scholarship is a testament to that fact. It has allowed me to travel to Panama this past summer and work with indigenous communities and study public healthcare infrastructures. And yes, I did get a chance to hike through the Panamanian rainforest. So today, I want to offer you something more than simply my gratitude. Today, I want to impact the lives of others as deeply and as significantly as you have all impacted my own. Thank you.